It is good to be Phyrexia. It is good to be Eleshe Norn. This has always been true, but never more so than now. 3 worms, Kaya, Kaito, and Tivar and the others called them, are before her begging for mercy. Though they don't do it out loud, but Norn sees it. Norn understands. Fear haunts their eyes and their 2 stiff bodies. Weapons tremble in pale knuckled hands. How misguided they are. If they submit, she could do away with all of their faults, but she knows they turn down such a magnanimous offer, such an act of benevolence. There is no point in asking. Just as there is no point in their efforts, all will be one. And it won't be very long now. Stay with us, she tells them. Behold the glory of new Phyrexia. Go to hell, says the smallest. The largest moves toward her, but the others pulls him back. Typical. Discord lives within the hearts of the non-believers. Even when there are so few, they are never truly united. If only they could see that. A mere flick of Norn's wrist is enough to summon the portals. Everything in this place is keyed to her will. Metal clicks and slides and rearranges around them. 5 irises open on 5 alternate planes. No matter how their sky started, warm violet, slate grey or coal black, they now pulse with red light. Phyrexian symbols blaze among the clouds. It is from these portals that she now watches the invasions. Realmbreaker's massive barb-tipped limbs burst forth, anchoring themselves wherever they please. Rivers of blessed oil run onto the earth. Pods fly for the secured barbs, soaring in all directions, but always in perfect sync. Some birth centurions, some birth golems, and some lie in wait for the lost souls they will soon welcome. To the 3 lost creatures before her, a sunrise is beautiful. Phyrexia knows better. Thousands of mouths speaking with one voice, thousands of eyes with a single vision, thousands of minds with only one thought. That is beauty. And they've created it with their own multitudinous hands. Have you ever known such unity? She asks. The smallest one opens her maw. Before the words come out, another far more pleasant voice cuts her off. We've done as you asked. Luca. That is his name, isn't it? One of the humans retches at the sight of him, but to Phyrexia, he's a shining example of the future that awaits them. Oh, she was rough around the edges. They'd smooth those soon enough. Flesh trembles at its own destruction. It's only natural. Norn turns toward her holy evangels. Jace slips off. He knows what Norn wants, of course. Knows before she has to say a thing. 3 more arrive in lockstep. Luca, Atraxa, and Ajani. Nahiri trails behind, the newest member sent to fetch her fellows. Carried like a trussed-up offering between them is the once powerful Sheoldred. Out of her armor, she is pathetic and small, an overgrown youth who once dreamed of praetordom. All of Phyrexia knew she was only a pretender to the title. Now, it's finally laid bare. Luca and Ajani present their quarry. Shieldred spits, her black spittle falling well short of its target. Tied as she is, her natural inclination is to try and wriggle free. How satisfying to see her reduced to this.
What shall we do with her?
Asks Ajani. His eyes flick to the prisoners.
Or do they need dealing with first?
Norn beholds the little worms, so afraid. Already they're skittering backward. Their plans are as obvious as their terror. Leave New Phyrexia, tell the others, gather their meager forces and mount a counterattack. So the efforts of the flesh-bound often go. Where has all that struggle gotten them? Here, in the inner sanctum, hopelessly outnumbered, they still think there's a way out of this. It's amusing, in a way that death is amusing once you transcended it. You want to leave, don't you? Phyrexia shall permit it. On one condition, she says. Nahiri restrains. Stone springs from the ground, encasing the three imperfect planeswalkers. Only their heads remain unimpeded. It won't work forever, Norn is well aware. She saw the smallest one phase through solid matter earlier, but it will serve its purpose. And if they spit on her benevolence, then they've earned their fates. You shall be the prophets of our coming, she says. In time, you shall tell your unbelieving brethren what you have seen. A united future. What a joke, Shieldred whispers. Speaking strains her chest against its bonds. All of this grandstanding won't change the truth. You're only looking out for yourself, Norn. Phyrexia means nothing to you unless it conforms to your mad ravings. You've never cared about unity. You only care about yourself. Is that so? Norn repeats. He slams on the arm of her throne. Eleshe Norn cares, our Phyrexia's cares. The argent etchings demand we spread the glory of New Phyrexia, Shieldred. Long have you tried to rot away our holy teaching from within, but the time for that is since past. Our future is gleaming and perfect, free from your stain. Phyrexia no longer has a place for those who crave power over unity. Ajani, execute her. For once, Shieldred does more than whisper. Whatever her screaming protest may be, it's lost in the swift descent of the axe. Shieldred's head bounces to a stop at her feet, smearing black ichor across the porcelain floor. Norn pays it only a moment's attention. Her servants will remove the corpse for processing. One mustn't waste perfectly good parts. They will serve Phyrexia, Shieldred could not. Muscle strains against stone as the largest of the prisoners tries to wriggle free. Given enough time, he will. Eleshe Norn counts on them escaping. There must be those who spread the gospel after all, and they cannot do so from here. Once they understand how futile it is to fight the inevitable, they can depart. But once more to the work, once more to the invasion. Rejoice, blessed evangels, she begins. Our symbol blazes across the plains, our sacred words in its shadow. Soon we shall awaken the multiverse from its slumber. the glorious light of completion of new Phyrexia is nigh. With the barrier of their skin removed and their minds joined to ours, the others will soon come to know the ecstasy of Phyrexia as you do. Keening howls ring within the sanctum, carried up from the bowels of new Phyrexia. How beautifully they sing that which cannot be put to words. The evangels try to join their voices to the masses, but they are new, their throats too delicate. A lackluster addition. A choir is only a choir if each voice works in harmony with the others. The dissonance they cause is grating and disappointing. "Quiet upon the congregation!" she screams. And lo, there is quiet. Our work is not yet done. We stand before the untarnished glory of eternal completion. We need only take our final steps toward it. For your zealous service and devotion, we have decided to grant you the honor of uniting your homelands. Tell us, Nahiri, where is it you were born? The core has too much flesh by far, but they may do with what they could give the time. "Zendikar," she says. "Many lifetimes ago, I was born on Zendikar." Norn nods. "Nisa?" she calls. "Show us this place." Nisa is the finest gift the Planewalkers have given Phyrexia. Even standing at Norn's side, she can steer Realmbreaker's attention. To say nothing of her combat capabilities. If things continued at this rate, she might overtake Tamiya as Norn's favorite new servant. But there's yet time to see. And, in truth, all serve Phyrexia in their way.